Sorry.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry. You go.
Sorry. Oh, no, it's fine. Honestly, you go.
Cheers.
Cheers. Bye. Nice to meet you.
Hey, I'm Jeff. I'm from the US, land of tipping, being loud, and customer service.
And I'm Max. I'm from the UK, land of sarcasm, awkwardness, and saying sorry.
It's very you.
It is indeed, yeah.
And this is Brits vs. Americans, where we discuss the differences between our two countries.
And today we are talking about cultural differences.
Good topic today.
Indeed.
We cannot talk about our differences without discussing the need for Brits to apologize for everything.
I'm so sorry about that, by the way. It's
Everything.
Yeah, I don't know why. Somebody could do me wrong, and in the moment I would say, I'm sorry. And then afterwards I would reflect, why did I say sorry? I shouldn't have said sorry. I'll do it again next time though. I don't know what it's about.
It's infectious though, like I do it now too. Someone will step on my foot, I say sorry, I'm so sorry my foot was in your way. I will walk into a table, into a door, and I say sorry, like I'm apologizing to inanimate objects.
I mean,
so sorry, boss, can I please take a holiday day in 5 months? Like,
yeah, what is that all about?
it's like if any little form of inconvenience, in the slightest, you have to apologize for it.
It's so weird.
But while you all are saying sorry too much to each other, we're over there being way too loud at all
Oh
times.
my gosh, don't even get me started. So I went to Paris on a trip. Were there American influences there? Yes. And at any given opportunity, they were like, whoa, there's John. John likes this, doesn't he? Like screaming down the minibus. And they were just like, oh, this guy knows, this guy likes it. And I was like, shut up now.
Our country is so big that in order to speak to people on the other side, you just have to project.
So your argument is that it's so big that you have naturally trained to be louder over time in order to reach further distances to contact.
Yeah.
I mean, do you know what? I can't argue
There's
with
this
that.
floating little rock. Like,
There you go.
that's why you're saying sorry all the time, because you're just like on top of each other.
Oh, because we're just like fumbling over each other. Right, so when I went to the US, I was highly shocked by the level of customer service. Hey, I'm gonna be your server today. How do you like this? Well, I can recommend this. And it's like, oh my God, leave me alone.
They're doing their job. Well, of course they're gonna do that.
They're doing the job because they don't get paid enough by their actual wages, so they need to work harder to get a tip. It's overbearing as a Brit. Like in every restaurant pretty much, I felt slightly uncomfortable at the level of insertion that my waiter or waitress was having on my mealtime.
If I'm like in the mall and I'm shopping in the US and I walk into a store, someone will greet me and say like, hey, how are you? Like, let me know if you need me to find you anything today. There's always that time where the one shirt you want doesn't have the size that you want. A Brit is not going up to that customer service rep and asking for a medium if they have a medium in the back. You just leave and you forget about that shirt.
And do you know what? That's God's plan. Tipping in America, you need to talk me through it because even when I went there, I couldn't get my head around it.
So, every service industry worker gets tipped in America. Whereas in the UK, it's kind of like 12.5 is usually baked in. And I've known people to ask for that off.
You can opt out if you want to. And I would be too
British.
awkward to do that. I would just be like, right, you could have spat in my face and told me that my mum's a slag and I still would pay
I mean,
it.
I would pay more for that.
Yeah, there you go. I mean, depends what restaurant you're at, if you know what I mean.
So I'm gonna read you different people and you have to tell me how much you think you should have to tip them.
Okay.
If you're in America. So we'll start with a waiter.
I mean, let's say I kind of enjoyed the stay, like it was fine. I would guess that I would tip like 10% as like a norm.
You're pretty much always tipping 20%.
Always across the board.
If it was fine service, you could maybe get away with 15, but you might need to explain that to someone.
So they would ask, they would...
Someone might.
I would probably just cry on the spot.
I've heard of like wait staff asking, like, oh, was it not good enough? Like, why didn't you give me more?
Oh my
type
God,
thing.
that's crazy.
Yeah. I've never experienced that myself, and I would be very uncomfortable as well. A barber.
I mean, 9 times out of 10, I keep getting dreadful haircuts in Clapham, so I would be fuming if I then had to tip them. I would guess, again, like 10, 15% maybe, if you have to.
15%?
Okay.
Yeah, like
It's wild.
a cab driver.
They're like taking you somewhere. Your life is in their hands. Maybe even like 30% then, I don't know.
200%.
Yeah, Jesus, I don't know anymore.
So the going rate of a cab driver is actually 10% of the fee.
Right, okay.
A valet, if you're valeting a car.
Explain valeting to me then. Do you literally give someone the keys to your car and then they drive it?
And park it, yeah.
That is weird, I'm sorry.
But yeah, valet is about $2.
Americans will find a way to charge money for something, won't they?
That's true.
Jesus Christ.
Hotel bellhop, someone that handles your luggage.
I'm gonna give Steve at the Travel Lodge. See, the thing is, in the UK, it would be awkward handing someone like a pound coin.
Yeah, it would.
Like, thank you for your service.
Yeah.
There you go. Dollars wise, I'd probably say $1.
So the going rate is supposed to be like $1 or $2 per bag that he's carrying.
Per bag?
You would not do very well in America.
Oh, God.
You have not paid anybody correctly, so
They probably all hate me,
be
don't
careful
they?
next time you go.
Jesus, I need to check my Uber.
Yeah.
I'm actually panicking about that right now.
So I have a bit of an interesting story when it comes to how to properly eat food in the UK.
Oh, God.
Basically, I've been dating my boyfriend for about 3 years. At the time, let's say it was about a year in. And we were gonna go meet his parents for the first time. And he had to properly train me how to use a knife and a fork.
Oh, really?
Like a Brit. We properly went over it beforehand so that I wouldn't offend his whole family.
I am probably the last person that anybody should come to for food etiquette lessons. I think I was just not raised right, to be honest with you. And I'm probably gonna learn something from this then. Because, yeah, clearly I'm inept as well.
Yeah.
So we're in this together, Jeff.
Let's go try it out right now.
Okay, I'm excited.
To eat like a proper American, fork goes in the right hand, stab your food,
Oh,
and then eat. Easy.
okay. Fork in left hand, knife in the right. So we get a bit of, we basically choose which part of the food that we're going to eat.
Yeah.
If it's too big,
A nice little proper.
cut it up. Then we stab the chicken, like so. Get a bit of the rice on top,
Scooped over.
scooped over the arch of the fork. Quite confusing. And then,
That is so much effort. And I don't understand why I'm scooping all this food onto the back of an upside down fork. Like the rice isn't staying on there. And then we finish the meal. I would just kind of leave I'm done.
see, I would typically do that. And then recently my mum shouted at me and she said we were in a restaurant and apparently the waiter didn't come over to clear our plates because my knife and fork went like this. And I said, well, Joanne, love, you raised me, so blame yourself, quite frankly.
Well, at least we can go out to a restaurant together
We
and
can.
we won't embarrass each other because
Definitely.
we'll be eating the same.
But I'm busy, sorry, so I won't be. I just learned so much about culture and etiquette and the differences
our
between our
differences,
countries.
yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry. You go.
Sorry. Oh, no, it's fine. Honestly, you go.
That's okay.
It's fine. Honestly, I'm really sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, please honestly go.
Cheers.
Cheers. Bye. Nice to meet you. Oh my God. On a serious note, if you enjoyed that episode, please let us know in the comments what you would like to see from us in the future.
Yeah. See you there.
Bye.